Welcome to another episode of Regional Italian Cuisine. Of course, my name is Caterina Borsato, and on this program we are back here at the Convent Bakery in the middle of Abbotsford. Now, my dear friend Dominic Iraq, of course, set this up just under a decade ago, and it's still going strong. But today's show is actually not about what he does here. It's more about his childhood memories and about the generational thing. He's passing on recipes from his from older women, ancestors, whatnot, coming through to the children. We're going to be featuring, of course, the beautiful Signora Graziella Sortino, who's the grandmother of his children, and lovely Dominic Jr. is going to be in the kitchen with her, and she's going to be showing us some of the traditional biscotti that she grew up with. Of course, she comes from Francofonte, which is in the province of Syracuse, and all Italians, let me say, we don't grow up on bacon and eggs or avocado and sourdough. We grew up with coffee, and milk coffee actually, with biscotti. So that's going to form the basis of our show, and just going to give you a little bit of an insight into the food and beautiful recipes that Dominic and now his children are growing up with. A lot of viewers, I'd like to, of course, welcome back Dominic. Ciao, bello.
Ciao.
Plant one right here. Mannaggia. All right, and of course, Dominic, talk to me a little bit about some of your childhood memories and the things that you grew up with.
Well, the homemade biscuits that our mothers made or our in-laws had made, they were called biscotti latte.
Biscotti latte. Can you say that with a Calabrese accent?
Biscotti latte. So we never grew up with teddy bear biscuits or Tim Tams or anything like that. Our mothers or our in-laws, they made biscotti latte. So it was made out of self-raising flour, eggs and oil.
Yes,
right?
yes.
That was our morning breakfast. So that's what we dunked in our milk and coffee.
Yeah.
Right? So, and other types of biscuits, you know, like when there was Easter, there was Easter biscuits that we made and other things that you'll see.
Yes,
the traditional biscuits that you'll see in this show tonight.
And of course, your children, are you teaching them about what you grew up with, or have they actually got it from their grandmother?
From the grandmother. We're fortunate that we've got grandparents,
yes.
So we do send our kids to them, you know, to look after them. So our grandparents teach them what we grew up with.
Yes.
So it's a nice knowledge to see, and the kids love it.
Yeah,
you know?
Of course
they love
do.
it. You know.
Yeah. And of course, Graziella, she's got a really interesting story because she was born, as I said, in Francoforte, but she spent some time in Germany, and so she already had a commercial taste of making sweets. And of course, she arrived in Australia in her early 20s. And she was a family woman, but of course it never left her the things that she grew up with herself. So in this first recipe, these biscotti al latte, as Dominic has rightly said, is based on olive oil and milk and flour and eggs. So it's warming, it's hearty, not heavy, and it's the perfect start to your day.
Hi everyone. Today we're here just to talk about some biscuits that I love to have with my coffee. I grew up on these while I pretty much spent most of my childhood at my grandmother's house. They're the best biscuits to dunk in your coffee in the morning, especially when they come out fresh out of the oven. And basically I want to share my childhood with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this segment. Over to you, Nonna. Tell me, how do you make these biscuits?
My name is Graziella, make biscuits. It's in the morning coffee latte, then they're ready that the old-fashioned people, me too. Now, the first one I put 2 cups sulfur ice flavor, then put 1 cup oil, then put 1 cup sugar, then put 2 cup milk. Doesn't matter what milk, it's milk. Then put lemon. Then put 6 eggs. Now it's mixed all together. Okay, make this biscuit, it's coffee latte in the morning. My mother makes the all the recipe. And then when I come in Australia, I have its market and make a biscuit, make everything, and it's beautiful in the morning. I put it the flavor and then it's mixed very well. It's not enough. You put more flavor. When it's ready, you make a biscuit. Now it's ready, it's mixed together. Leave it for 10 minutes. You cover and leave it for 10 minutes. Okay, after it's 10 minutes, this is the biscuit. Open. Now cut small piece and mix very well. Now make it long one. Now roll the biscuit, not thin and not big because it's after it's come too big. Now, 1, 2, and 3. Now put here. Now the oven I put it before make a biscuit. Now it's the oven very good. Put the biscuit in and then it's 180. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but you look, when it's ready, it's very soft inside. Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe, and these are the different shapes of biscuits that you can make. Thanks, Nonna, for showing us.
Dominic, I can just smell that coffee and I can hear the sound of those biscuits being dunked
in.
Che buono. All right, we're going to take a short sponsors break, and when we come back, Graziella is going to show us another one of her favourite biscuit recipes.